Can you imagine reliving some of the worst moments of your life involuntarily? This is a daily reality for people who suffer from PTSD. PTSD, or post traumatic stress disorder, is a mental health disorder that can affect people after a traumatic event. Symptoms may include flashbacks, bad dreams, frightening thoughts. It may also trigger the person suffering from PTSD to avoid feelings, places, activities, or objects which remind them of the post traumatic stress. Due to the nature of the disorder, many veterans of our armed services here in the United States suffer from this disorder. Due to this high amount of visibility of the disorder in our armed forces, the two have become synonymous in recent years, resulting in the belief by many that it is generally a disorder only experienced by members of the armed forces. This, however, is not true, as civilians also experience trauma, therefore are able to have PTSD as well. In the process of researching this speech, I spoke with Staff Sergeant Josh Nauber with the U.S. Marine Corps. After asking him about PTSD in the military, he said, PTSD is versatile and can be experienced by anyone, including those who are not in combat. This shows what a troublesome foe this disorder can be, as the general groups of people who you would expect to be proportionally affected may not be the only people in the services who need help. After talking to him a little bit more, he informed me about many resources the military has for people, ranging from help with their families to the main point of the speech, post-traumatic stress disorder. These resources are advertised to members of the services on bases when they go through their mandatory indoctrination brief. This brief which welcomes people onto a base they are now stationed on, makes sure to touch on the resources available to all in the military and encourages any to visit on-base mental support specialists who are skilled in helping those suffering the disorder. There are also other outreach programs in place to help members of the service who suffer from the disorder as well. The Wounded Warrior Project, for example, dedicates itself to helping people with post-traumatic stress disorder in a one-on-one environment in order to help provide assistance to those who fight for us. By showing gratitude to the less than 1% of people who make the decision to serve the military, we may help to improve their quality of life when they reintegrate with the civilian world. This can be a struggle, as many veterans suffer extreme anxiety as a result of their experiences. That, however, is a different can of worms, as this speech mainly pertains to post-traumatic stress disorder. One way to help understand the effects post-traumatic stress disorder has on people who suffer it is to humanize what they are going through. Many people hold the military in a different light, in the sense that the folks in it do not feel the same way we do, or the training that they receive in the military prevents them from feeling emotions as strongly as civilians. This, however, is wholly untrue, as they are still people who struggle the same as everyone else. However, there are many ways to help those suffering. If you know someone struggling with post-traumatic stress disorder, make sure to let them know about treatment options available to them and communicate with them about their experience without pushing them too far. These small steps to help out veterans or civilians with post-traumatic stress disorder may seem insignificant to us, but help them a great deal. And thank you for your time. And thank you for listening as well.